Wow.
He looked it up. He's like, I'm gonna watch some of this week, and I'm like, he's like, I was like, I'm gonna go die now. I'm gonna go back to my office.
Maybe he wants to try it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry, you said Big Boss. And I immediately thought, like,
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up, do some reconnaissance. Hopefully we don't end up there.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Before we start, just want to let you know that Katie, who has been playing with this group since we started Tomb of Annihilation, isn't going to be able to play anymore. She's got all that other stuff going on. So I just want to say thank you to Katie for playing with us for so long. And she was awesome. And now you can find Katie on her channel, right there on the screen, twitch.tv/KatiePhase, where she's running a whole bunch of her own games, some D&D, some not. And she also does a lot of stuff with twitch.tv/OffTheTable. They have a really awesome show, and they're really hilarious. So you can still check out Katie at her own channel and at Off the Table. And we're sorry she's gone, but I'm sure we'll see her around from time to time if we can get her to jump in once in a while as a guest star. And thank you, Katie, very much for playing with us all that time. You were really awesome. So for this week, it's just going to be us three. Then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do about the open spot. Either we'll do guest stars for a while, or eventually we'll find somebody. But who knows? So If anybody has any ideas, let us know what you want to see. And we'll,
Mystery's the fun part.
what a mystery.
We may or may not need a healer.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because this group, once we finish Dragon Heist, they'll be going through Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So this is a long-term thing. So the group is looking for the Stone of Galore in the city of Waterdeep. The Stone of Galore is apparently a magic item that can tell you where the hidden treasure is. Somewhere in the city of Waterdeep, there's 500,000 gold in some secret location. And the Stone of Galore supposedly is the key to finding it. The group had found what they thought was the Stone of Galore, but it turns out that it's a fake. And so Kuriyami had gone to a theater to meet with someone linked to Laryl Silverhand. His name is Ronquan, and he owns the theater. They're showing a play called Saphiria's Booty. Slim and Solaris, for some reason, went to the New Olam School of Music. And I believe Slim wanted to check out accordions and stuff like that, right? So, all right, Slim.
Mm-hmm.
So you're you and Solaris are looking around. Lukatrupa says that is rapping Athuk in this campaign. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we could have rapping Athuk.
This is the Bard College where he learned how to rap.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. So Slim, you're listening to the accordion music, and you see like a huge mural of a ship at sea. And it reminds you of something that happened in the past. So we're going to do a flashback. We're going to kind of play through it real quick, okay? So, Slim, in the past, you were a member of the crew of the ship, the Flying Adder. The captain was Fiorina Dural, who's a member of the Zentarim, but she's not like really closely affiliated with them. She's kind of a lone wolf, and she's kind of haughty and regal. And at this time, you were always hoping to get a piece of the action, but they always make you swab the deck. And that's about all you got to do. So, there's 3 members of the crew that are somewhat friendly with you. There's a woman named Uwu Melodious. She's a little human lady, and one time you're swabbing the deck, and she's like, I sure do like swabbing the deck. Right, Slim? Isn't this fun?
He's just grumbling to himself.
And then there's another guy named Dinker Loop, who you know from your days living on the streets of the Dock Ward. He's kind of dumb, and he plays the accordion, which is probably what helped trigger your flashback. And one time you were swabbing decks with him, and he's just playing the accordion while you're doing all the work. And he's going, swab harder! Slim?
I would if there was someone to help. Looks over at the mop bucket and there's an extra mop.
Well, I'm just gonna play. It'll go quicker if there's music.
Yeah, sure.
Then another time, at night, there's a woman named Alestra Bick. She goes, "Hey Slim, I saw that Uwu has this necklace, and it's got to be worth like 10, 20 gold. How about you hoist it and we split the money? I'll distract her, right?"
All right.
Oh. Make a sleight of hand. Just I don't want to play the whole thing out, but just.
Okay.
How the heck you get a necklace off?
He did pretty good. It was a 15.
Oh. So how did you get a necklace off of someone that they're wearing?
Well,
Like, how did you do
that's to
that?
distract, right? Does she do like the when you're like the stereotype of a lady waiting on the side of the road where she like shows her leg or whatever?
Oh.
And then that's like the distraction.
All right. So Lester shows some leg, and Uwu goes, "What's wrong with your leg? Let me look closer. There's a bruise on it." And then you're just like, snip.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's a clear day, and you're out at sea, and you can hear seagulls. And one member of the crew is looking around in a spyglass. They spot something in the distance, something metallic in the water. After a conference, Captain Fiorina Ducal looks at you, Slim. And he says, "You, come here."
He looks behind him and then he points at himself, and then he moves forward.
You're the one who's always wanting to do stuff around here, right?
Yep.
I want you to get a boat, a small rowboat, grab one member of the crew, and go see what it is. And if there's anything of value, I want you to take it.
Aye, Captain.
3 members of the crew line up. Uwu Melodious, Dinker Loop, and Elestra Bick.
I think we'll go with the tee-hee-hee.
All right, she goes, ha, ha, ha. She jumps up and down. She runs up and she hugs you. Ah, I knew you'd pick me. She makes like a weird face at you.
Slim makes a weird face, but it probably wasn't on purpose as a response back.
Okay. All right, so you get in a rowboat with Uwu Melodious. You begin to row towards the shiny thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get 50 feet away, and you can see it's mostly submerged, but there's like a metallic dome above the water.
You know, if the captain let us borrow her telescope, we probably could have seen it from the boat.
Well, just from what you can tell, you can't really see under the water. All you can see is that metallic part. Most of this thing is submerged.
What do you think this is?
She goes, I don't know. Maybe it's a big coin. A big magic coin, Slim.
We're about 50 feet away, you said?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's get a closer.
Come on, let's row closer.
Yeah, Slim helps.
Okay, so you get about 20 feet away, and then the water around the thing starts to bubble, and more of it rises to the surface. You can see it's a dragon turtle made of metal and gears. It's very, very big. Probably 20, 30 feet in diameter, something like that. So it kind of, the shell comes up, and then the head kind of comes up out of the water, and it like turns to the left, turns to the right, and then it focuses on your little boat, and you hear like a cranking noise, and the mouth starts to crank, 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 crank open.
Slim's already trying to like U-turn. He's only got like one paddle on the boat, so it's probably just like spinning around.
All right, so it suddenly opens, and this huge jet of steam like blasts out at your rowboat. Is there anything you want? Uwu screams as the steam is headed right for her. And you and your boat, but it's really aimed right at her.
I don't really get time to do anything, right? The steam just...
You have a moment. What do you want to do?
I jump off the rowboat, away from it.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. The exact same sleight of hand. That's 17.
17. Okay, so you jump and dive out of the water and into the water, and you hear like a scream and a shattering of wood. And as kind of pieces of the boat fly through the air and crash in the water around you, you're underwater. You can see this thing slowly kind of come underwater and swivel 880 degrees. Then a jet comes like out of the back of it, and it kind of just starts to swim away in the opposite direction.
Okay, I panic swim all the way back to the boat.
Okay. The crew helps you out, and they look, and the captain says, Captain Fiorina says, what the heck was that thing?
Looked like some kind of metal creature, some Leviathan. Happy to, or not happy to, Jesus, hell. Barely made it out of there with my own hide, though.
Where did that thing come from?
I don't know.
All right. And that's what you remember as you're in the New Olam School of Music. So, is there anything special you wanted to do with the School of Music?
He's like, now he just has a dreadful obsession with ticking noises.
Nice.
Somebody probably, there's like some gnome probably with some overly elaborate clockwork instrument. And after he sees that, he leaves.
Okay. All right, you two do anything special at the Academy of Music besides listening to music?
I am literally just like shadowing Slim. Like I don't care so much if he sees me doing it, but I like followed him at a discreet distance, and I'm just shadowing him, much like the cat.
Yes.
All right, so Yami, you were at the theater talking to Ronquan.
Yeah.
So what did you want to do there?
You know,
so Ronquan had told you might
about
want to check
Fenris.
with Fenris, who's the one who supposedly has the stone, but
Yeah.
Fenris has been put in jail. But it gives you the address of the courthouse.
Okay.
See what you can do.
I will, Mr. Ron Kwan. I sort of squint eyes at him as I go.
He just smokes his pipe.
So, I think after I leave the theater, I think I go to Renair Neverember's house. Actually.
All right, so you're gonna go to Never Ember House.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so you go there, and the butler
Yeah.
opens the door. Yes.
And I say,
Lord Never Ember is not home. He's
No.
rarely home.
oh, well,
He's usually out at some tavern or bar someplace.
well, if he stops by, I do want you to tell him that, a friend of mine named Solaris would very much like to speak with him at the Noodle Troll tonight. I think that might be of interest to him.
I suppose I can remember that.
Thank you very much. And I give him a sweeping bow, and I depart.
The door just kind of like slowly
Yeah.
closes. as you give the sweeping bow.
And I head back to the Noodle Troll after that, you know.
So you all going back to the Noodle Troll? All right. So you go back to Troll Skull Manor, aka the Noodle Troll. That's your home / noodle bar / bar.
Slash theater
And
bar.
actually, when you get there are 3 customers that stick out. Volo is sitting at a table with Floon Blagmar and Lord Renair Neverember. They're all chuckling it up, drinking.
Oh.
Slim
Well.
goes to check on our new recruits in the kitchen. How are the kobolds doing?
They're okay. They're just sweaty and nervous, but they're doing fine. Yorn, who is a member of Zentrim, who's here hiding out, looks at you, Slim, and whispers, "I really want to talk to you at some point, okay?"
And he just subtly nods. And maybe he tries to reference like upstairs.
Oh, okay. All right. You want to do it now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Slim and Yorn are go upstairs. Do you guys do anything? You see them go. Do you stop them or anything like that?
No.
So you go upstairs. Yorn says, so what's going on with the stone?
At this point, I don't think Slim knows that it's a fake.
Oh,
Because Yami's never told him yet.
It's true.
mm-hmm.
So he goes, "We're still looking for it."
She says, well, you know that, the Zentrim and Waterdeep are split. A lot of them follow the wizard named Manshun, but you're allied with the Doom Raiders, who are a section of the Zentrim that are more interested in giving back to the community stealing, but using that money for good purposes.
Oh my God, the Robin Hood.
You know that the leader of the Doom Raiders was actually arrested because there's been a lot of violence between the Zhentarim and the Xanathar's Guild. So she tells you that someone named Tamrin is actually running the Doom Raiders right now. And she says, look, Tamrin wants to make sure that if you get that stone, you can't hand it over to Manchun. That should really come to us.
Oh yeah, that's without giving.
We can do a lot of good with that 500,000 gold.
Yeah.
Right?
And then there's like a little thought bubble, and it's Slim with like a captain's hat on, and he's on his own ship.
She's like, all right, well, I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. And also, there's another one of us hiding out nearby too. So if you see someone on the rooftops watching you, he's watching over you, not about to put an arrow in your head. Okay?
All right.
All right, you go back down.
He probably double checks his security that he's got. He waits for them to leave, of course.
Oh God,
So
what's
you
your
have-
security like?
Well, we don't have the money, so it's pretty much he's just seeing if it's still in its hidey hole.
Okay.
So
I just imagine he set up like a Home Alone trap around it.
So Volo invites you all to sit at the table with him.
Dolores casually walks over, and is there a seat near Renair?
Jeez.
She kind of looks at all the chairs like, and then she'll just very casually like just take the seat next to him, like looking away, and be like, "Oh, I didn't see you there. Hi."
Says hi. And then Volo like butts in. Well,
She gives Volo a look.
did
What?
you? Volo says, did you? Come on, what about the stone?
Oh my God.
Why is everyone talking about that today? Wait, damn it.
Why? What do you mean why? Everybody's looking for the stone. Do you have it? Do you have it on you right now? In
No.
here?
Why would he have it here? That'd be foolish.
If you get the money, I do need funding for my next project.
Wait,
You do? I thought you were rich.
Well, no, I am. Just at the moment, my coin flow is liquid.
Oh,
that's why he gave us a deed and not actually our money. Remember, Yomi?
I see. That's right.
So I've actually been starting to study this. You know, before Waterdeep was here, supposedly there was an elf kingdom, and
Slim
supposedly
mentioned that, actually.
the elf king sat on this special magic throne, and I'm really interested in trying to track that throne down. And I'm pretty sure there is a book that's waiting to be written about the kingdom and the throne. So,
Intriguing.
keep your eyes peeled. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, how much funding do you think a book like that would take you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
10,000 gold, something.
That's
Wow,
a pretty
that's an
expensive
expensive
piece.
book.
Out of 500,000, that's paltry.
Well,
Well, it's we haven't found that stone yet, so right now that book's just a pipe dream.
that's a lot of money for right now, yeah.
Mm,
We'll keep you in mind, though, Volo. Definitely.
all right. I guess I'll have to subsist on sales of Volo's Waterdeep and Caridian, which you can buy in the DM's Guild for $6.99, I believe.
Okay, no soliciting here in the Middle Trail, Volo.
Didn't you have one
We-
about
we-
monsters or something?
No, Slim, we can't talk to him about it. We have to approve all of the advertisements that come through.
That's true.
Renair says, I wonder, where would you hide 500,000 gold in a city? Where would
I
you
don't
hide
know.
that?
Renair, didn't your father hide the money?
Yes.
Mm.
Well, wouldn't you know him better than any of us? Where would your father think to hide the money?
Wherever it is, it's definitely guarded, and he had a number of creatures that he would manipulate into doing things for him. So it's likely that there is some kind of dangerous guardian.
Naturally.
Probably underground. Makes sense.
I mean, I've
Probably.
met all sorts of creatures through my father. Griffins.
Or underwater.
Oh, underwater. I wonder if he
As
hid
Slim,
it
as
in.
Slim remembers his remembering.
Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the party.
I think while Renair and Solaris are talking, Yami comes over with a bowl of noodles and just kind of puts it in between them and is like, "Oh, it looks like we only have one bowl left that's clean. There's so many customers. I think you guys will have to share it."
Oh, but we do have some spare noodle forks. Here we go. And I put 2 forks in.
Oh, look at that. Thank you, Slim.
Oh, for Solaris. Renair.
I mean, are you hungry, Renair? I mean, I'm starving. I've been walking around all day.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind. He starts eating and he says, you know, I met a gold dragon once.
Oh,
What?
I was little. I don't know what my dad was doing with it. Something probably horrible, but
You know, we met a bronze dragon not too long ago.
you did.
we did.
A
Where?
little fellow living in the harbor.
In the here?
Yes.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that there's dragons can't get into this city, if I remember right.
Really?
It's
Isn't
a
there some
dragon
kind of-
ward.
Yeah.
Volo pipes up. That's right. A Gyron's dragon ward. Waterdeep is blanketed by an undispellable magical effect called a Gyron's dragon ward.
Really?
Yes, dragons and all other creatures of the dragon type are physically unable to enter the city, as long as the dragon ward persists.
What
The
about
effect-
Dragonborn?
The effect doesn't extend to the harbor or into Undermountain.
Huh.
Dragonborn are okay, I think. Probably
Interesting.
mild discomfort.
I've
Yeah.
heard there are different additions to the ward, and they made I think we're on the 5th of the additions, which allowed Dragonborn in.
Oh, I got you.
Wow.
And they
Solaris,
just keep switching it.
when other
Yes.
people are talking, Renair says, "Have you ever been to Falconmere?"
No, I can't say I have.
We should go there sometime.
Sure. When do you want to go?
Maybe tonight, if that's all right.
Oh, sure. I don't have any fixed plans for this evening.
Okay, good.
Okay. I almost tip my drink over and I take it.
Renair says, "You know, you saved me. Remember, I was hiding in a closet.
It's true.
You know, if you need help, I'd be more than happy to help."
You know, now that you mention it, Mr. Neverember, there's a individual in prison right now, who we'd very much like to speak to. If you could help us with that. I know you have friends in high places.
Okay. He asks for the details, and then
I tell him that, Fenris Stormcastle, he was like a bandit or whatever,
"All right, I'm gonna go see what I can find. I'll probably be back around after dinner. All right?
Okay.
All right."
Bye, Renair.
I tell Slim
Bye.
to stop playing the accordion.
Oh, he's not actually. He's not.
You should be.
I
Great.
don't own one either.
So Renair leaves the noodle troll. He says he's gonna be back at dinner. You have a fake Stone of Galore.
Yeah.
You want to do anything special before he gets back?
I probably tell Solaris and Slim what Vajra told Entropy and Entropy told me about the stone.
Oh wait, we have a fake?
Slim
That's what it
slams
sounds like.
the table.
How much do you think someone would pay for it if they thought it was real?
That's a good question, actually. Yeah.
Wait,
I mean, if
actually
everybody's
still
looking
goes-
for it.
This still goes with my second plan. If we ever find the real stone, we could still get rid of the fake one.
That's a good point, Slim. We don't even have to make one now.
This is true.
Hmm.
Wow, this worked out in our favor.
I'll keep it in the undisclosed location it's at.
Okay.
Okay.
I look at Slim's pants.
It's not there anymore.
Okay, it's not there anymore? Okay, good.
Hey, Yami, who do we know in jail?
Okay, so you know that guy's house we went to where we met Laryl?
Yes.
Well, he might have hidden the object we're looking for before getting thrown in prison.
Oh.
So I'd like to ask him about that.
I mean, definitely. If he's the last one that anybody knows maybe saw it, that's our only lead.
Why would he disclose that information to you?
Because I'll make him.
Yami's very convincing, Slim. Haven't you noticed?
He's in jail.
Well, that's why we get Mr. Renair's help. I'm sure he knows Mert the moneylender, doesn't he? I'm sure he can get us an audience with a simple prisoner.
You know, we're not going to see Renair until after dinner. Do you think we have time to bust out a Nibblewright from that room in the attic?
You want to?
I mean, we did promise to try.
Yeah, we could do that.
How much trouble could we get in?
None at all. I already know where to take him after we do.
That's fair.
Should we get any assistance from a certain neighbor as he looks over at Private Eye Vincent Trench's building?
Oh.
You know, Solaris, there was that newspaper about him.
Oh,
being
yeah.
a shapeshifter?
Oh, that's right.
We haven't talked to him since then.
We've been busy, but we could talk to him. Maybe he'd be willing to help.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys, but I very much would like to get him out of there.
I mean, I'm game if you are.
All right.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So we're just going straight to the temple, or are we going to the Tiger's Eye first? Trench can help us at all.
Slim would probably go to the Private Eye first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you leave your home and you walk over to the private detective place. All right. So yeah, there's a door on it. It says Vincent Trench, P.I.
Slim knocks.
All right. You hear, it's open.
Oh.
All right. It's an office. It's messy. The guy has his feet up on the table and he's smoking a cigar and he's got a fedora on. He's a human with slicked back black hair. The whole room is like a waft of cigar smoke. And he takes his feet off of the desk, swivels his chair, so he's sitting up in his desk, and he says, "What is it? I'm busy."
We might have a case for you.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He sits
Yummy.
back.
Oh,
Puts
wait.
his
Oh,
hands
God.
like-
I have to do it?
Puts his hands like this.
Oh, goodness. What do I tell him?
Dolores says quietly, "You're kind of the face."
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, gosh. What do I tell him, guys? I don't even know what to tell him.
Slim probably mentioned to you before we came here. Maybe he could help us get your guy out of jail.
I don't know if I want to get him out of jail. I just want to talk to him.
Or more information about him. Investigate where this stone went.
That's a good point. We could learn more about Fenris.
He looks at you, Kuriyami, and he says, "You're a tall drink of water."
Thank you. And I'll tell him.
It's not
About-
often I get a dame that exudes the kind of power that you do in this office.
Oh, I can be any kind of dame you want me to.
Care for a smoke?
I'll try anything once, sure.
Allow me.
Tell me that's supposed to be so bad for you.
he
I've
opens,
done worse.
he opens a drawer and takes out a flask and a shot glass, 2 of them, and he like glug 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 glug, glug, and he offers you one.
I'll. Why did we come here again?
Here's
Back.
here's to Waterdeep.
Yambi, our friend, the Nimblewright.
The nimble. Oh, well, Mr. Trench, there's a Nimblewright who we kind of want to get him out of some heat.
What's a nimble rate?
It's sort of this clockwork person.
They make a horrible ticking sound.
So you got a
Yeah.
construct that's in trouble, is that it?
Yeah, basically.
Uh-huh. And how can Vincent Trench help you?
Well, I don't know. You must be good at covering up people's tracks, I suppose. If you're good at finding tracks, you must know how to cover them back up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we kind of want to cover his tracks. He's going to be laying low here in Trollskull Alley for a while. So if anyone comes asking, or if you can dispose of any evidence, we would appreciate that. And of course, we'll pay you your fee, of course.
Let me look up something.
If you can't help with that,
There are other things you could have.
there is a certain item we're trying to find in the city.
Certain people you could look into.
Or maybe certain locations that somebody wouldn't want to be found.
I can definitely get this nimble right to somewhere where
Oh.
nobody's gonna find him.
Well, we want them alive, you understand, not,
I
you
know.
know. Okay. Just making sure.
Mhm. Yep. You get him here and make sure nobody follows you. Vincent
Okay.
Trench take care of the rest, but it's gonna cost you.
What's
50
your
gold,
fee?
right?
My normal fee is 5 gold per day, but
Oh.
how long is this person gonna need to hide for?
Oh boy. I think at least a 10-day before he comes out of
So
hiding.
that'll be another 50 gold for
Okay,
Hmm.
that's what I figured.
for rent.
What's 50 gold split 3 ways? I don't know.
It's like
I'm pretty sure.
17 a piece or something with
Okay.
change.
I'm pretty sure I got to put down 10, and then you each put down 20. I'm pretty sure. That's
Yeah, I mean, Yami's willing to put up more. Sure.
Solaris says, and she holds out on one of the emeralds that she took
Oh,
because she still has all 5 of them.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And she says, "We'll cover it with this gem."
He takes
And
it.
she looks at him and says, "This is worth 100 gold pieces. If you do your
Ooh.
job well, you can keep the other 50."
All right. On second thought, don't bring it here. Bring it
Huh.
to the alley by Corellan's Crown.
Okay.
That way, no one will trace it back to Vincent Trench, private detective.
All right.
Glug glug glug.
So I'll pay him 25 gold now as a retainer. And I tell him, when this is all said and done, you'll get the rest of the payment.
All right. When do you want to meet? Or should I just keep an eye on the alley?
I
I'd say-
assume before dinner tonight?
Yes, we're
Yeah.
planning to get this done quickly.
Okay.
All right.
Solaris, do you have any other questions for Mr. Trench?
Have
Or would you like to ask those later?
you read anything good in the paper lately?
Have I read anything good in the paper lately?
Yeah.
No.
Heads up, some people may be interested in you.
What? What are you talking about?
I've just heard some rumors.
Article in the Waterdeep Wazoo about you, Mr. Trench.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I'll have to check that out.
Solaris will open her little pouch and kind of dig through and pull out a very folded piece of paper.
Oh.
And then she'll put that one back and be like, wrong one. She'll dig out a different piece of paper and she'll just casually like leave it on his desk and say, we may have acquired this in our travels. Because she took the copy off the desk that night.
Oh. He plays it cool. He opens his window and points. Like, Corellin's crown is almost directly across the street. It's kind of diagonal.
Okay.
So there's a building next to it that's for sale.
Oh.
I'll be in there. It'll be unlocked.
Got it.
Okay.
And if this is some kind of double cross, you'll be sorry.
No, I mean, there's no need to be. Yeah. We have nothing against you, Mr. Trench.
Yeah, we're not about the double cross.
No need to be cross, let alone double that.
Alright. So, you've decided you want to go to the Church of Gond.
Yep.
And you want to find the nimble right there. Steal it.
If we want to liberate him.
We want to liberate him, yeah.
As far as we're concerned, he's a prisoner.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Poor guy. Sean's okay. Yeah.
All right. So
Slim's probably on the same boat on that.
You
one.
were there. Same boat. You were there once before. You know it's called the House of Inspired Hands. That's Waterdeep's Temple of Gond. It's on the corner of Sea Watch Street and Shark Street in the Sea Ward.
Okay.
You've been there once before. You had met a dragonborn priest of Gond. They gave you a bunch of weird gear like adjustable stilts, a backpack parachute, a barking box, and a matchless pipe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they also gave you the Nimblewright detector. And I believe when you finished your mission, they actually paid you money.
Yes.
They did.
500
Just good
gold.
people.
So you're going to go to the Sea Ward?
Yeah.
Going to the Sea Ward.
Are you going to walk, or are you going to take like a horse or a quay or a carriage?
We can take a carriage.
Yeah, carriage.
You take
Yeah.
a carriage. I think it's 1 silver.
Yeah, some silver.
Get in the carriage, brings you to the Sea Ward. The House of Inspired Hands looks like a cross between a temple and a workshop. The symbol of Gond, a toothed cog with 4 spokes, is displayed prominently. That's it. The last time you were here, the Nimblewright actually launched a mechanical bird at you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on, like, the roof, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do not see him on the roof now.
So, that must mean there's a door
Well,
from the attic onto the roof?
they had led you to the door or to the attic upstairs.
Yeah.
And it was locked.
Okay.
The Temple of Gond is open and abuzz with activity during daylight hours. So, there's people coming in and out, checking out the Hall of Exemplary Inventions, where they have all sorts of cool things that they created.
They do.
Mm.
I think that sure was a neat invention, someone says as they walk by. I really liked the waking helmet. And the little kid says, my favorite was flying winning machine. It has wings that flap when it becomes airborne. Now let's go get a snack.
The temple gift store.
Yes, it's
Yes.
a bright day.
Wait
Okay.
a minute. Is there a clockwork sea turtle in here?
Yep.
Slim says he'll wait outside.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, Yami, what's the plan?
All right. So, I was thinking
Mm-hmm.
I could turn invisible
Okay.
and grab Nim when we get him.
Mm-hmm.
You're sneaky and you have, you're good at picking locks and stuff. So if they have him locked up, could definitely use your help.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can, actually, we should disguise ourselves.
We should, before we go inside proper.
That's a whoop.
Solaris is going to make herself look like maybe a 16-year-old kid, like teen. Like, so she's here to see the displays.
Yeah, okay. I think Yami will shrink down to like 4 feet and also turn into like a little kid. Yeah.
Alright.
So we just look like we're two kids here to see all the different things that they have on display.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Yami,
Yeah.
do we think that they still have the Nibblewright in the room upstairs? Do you think they would have moved him?
I know. I was thinking that too. I don't know why they would have moved him. I mean, they took his tools.
They did.
So, I mean,
How long can you be invisible?
not that long. A couple seconds. But
Oh.
it would be long enough. If I jumped while I was invisible, I'd be way away.
You gonna jump up to the roof?
I was considering that.
I mean, because I could go inside and try to slip up the stairs.
I was also considering maybe we get to the room
Mm-hmm.
and then like grab him, turn invisible, jump out a window or something.
That's
In a
true.
way.
Sean, how high up was the roof of this building?
Hmm.
What was the height of it?
Let's see. Looks like 60 feet.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I brought my parachute.
Oh my god.
I mean, so we could definitely parachute off this building.
You make a good point.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that.
If you want to take my parachute, if you plan to jump, because when you turn invisible, you'll be invisible, and so will the parachute, right?
It's true. Yeah, I like this. Yeah.
So I give Yami the backpack parachute.
You guys are still outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Slim says, do any of you have rope?
Yeah, oh yeah, I have rope.
So
I don't think I got enough on me right now. But...
Slim is with these two teenage girls.
Oh, why?
I'm here on a field trip.
I'm chaperoning.
People are walking around, and like when they walk by, some of them stop and look, and like with a look of concern on their face.
Slim probably tries to move away from him.
Dad, where are you going?
I'm not your daddy.
Mom said you were.
He doesn't know it's you guys, so he's really confused and worried.
Yami's not taking part in this conversation.
Okay, bye.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
So I guess we just go in and like look for the stairs Valletta showed us earlier. Like go up to Nim's room.
Okay, you know that the access to those stairs is back in a priests only kind of area.
Oh god, of course it is. Okay.
Right now you're still outside it.
Okay. We could do a jump up. If Slim throws his grappling hook, that's true. It would be really good.
Right now
I
it's
don't
broad
think he's
daylight. And there's
I know
don't
it's
think he's
broad
gonna talk
daylight.
to us anymore.
It might make it difficult.
How does it look like the door to go back into the priest area? Are there a lot of priests about right now in the area too, or just the public?
There's a few priests, like tour guide kind of priests.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, if we're sneaky, we could get back there.
if we get in with one of these groups, and as we pass the door, we just sort of slip away in the crowd, and then make a run for it.
Yeah. Okay. We could do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Just get in a tour group and then like break off.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you get in with a group and a young acolyte. You do see Valletta is there, talking to individual people. One of the acolytes is handling your group. So they show you in the Hall of Exemplary Inventions, their prize-winning inventions and extraordinary creations, like a 4-foot tall working model of a clock tower, which rings at the top of every hour. A wooden flying machine that has wings that flap when it becomes airborne. A miniature model of a mechanical dragon turtle that has a brass plate affixed to its pedestal that reads Big Belchy.
Mm,
A functional waking helmet equipped with small articulated metal arms and hands that gently slap the wearer if he or she falls asleep. A miniature model of a red submarine shaped like a manta ray. It has a brass plate affixed to its pedestal that reads the Scarlet Marpanoth. So, showing you these things,
yeah.
getting kind of close to the door. What did you want to do?
I think we're gonna break off and like sneak over there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds like a group stealth.
yes, does.
All right. First dice roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Slim's
gosh.
not going, right? Slim's staying outside.
He ran away from us. Ooh.
So what did you, Kuriami, what'd you get?
I got a 16.
All right, Solaris.
I got an 18.
All right, so you both slip into the door in the back room, and you see the stairs right there that go up to the attic.
Going to.
Wooden door. It's got a lock on it.
Aha. Solaris pulls out her little thieves' tools and is going to try to open this thing up. So I get a, let's see, proficiency is +2, so I get +4 because I have expertise, plus my dex, so I have a +8 to my thieves' tools.
Nice.
Please roll good. No dice, bad juju. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so with a +8, it's going to be 21 with my thieves' tools.
Okay, you pick the lock.
You did get better.
I turn around and I'm like, yes, so happy. And going to quietly open the door.
Inside, you see like a lot of since the last time. It's like a little workshop,
Yeah.
but now it's mostly just piles of parts. On a table, you see the torso and head of a nimble ray.
Does it look like the one that we're looking for?
Yeah, and it actually turns its head and looks at you.
Oh no! What did they do to it?
Oh.
I'm going to slip in and hold the door open for Yami and then quietly close the door behind us.
Okay. So this complicates things.
What happened to him? Why is he in pieces, not Yami?
Solaris, you said that you're good with tinker tools, right?
Pretty good.
Okay. So if we took just the torso,
Uh-huh.
could we build legs later?
I mean,
I could strap him like onto my chest or my back or something.
We could try it. I mean, do I see any parts? Do I see his legs here somewhere?
That's good.
Or
There's piles of parts. Make a perception.
perception. Oh God, what is my perception?
You're gonna have to kind of go through the pile.
+4. Oh. Ooh, that is a 22.
After
wow.
a few minutes of digging through stuff, you do find one of the arms.
Found an arm. We got a limb.
We'll put it in the bag and we'll
Okay.
take it with us too. Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna jump off the roof?
I think so, yeah. I'm gonna go over to Nim and be like, we're gonna get you out of here, okay?
It like looks at you and nods.
It might be a little scary, but it'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna like take off my like belt and like wrap it around myself so I have like a baby harness, and I'm gonna put Nim like on my front like he's a little baby. And I'm gonna have the parachute on my back. And are there any windows like in this room?
Yeah, he was able to get.
Okay.
There's like a
Okay.
kind of like little wooden things to swing open to the
Okay.
outside, and you can get out on the roof from there.
All right.
All right.
Solaris.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm gonna go back out the door. I'm gonna try to lock it from the outside again,
Ooh.
and
Alright,
then
well,
I'm gonna
Are
slip back
you looking for
downstairs.
the other limbs?
Can I find any more limbs?
Yeah.
Because I will try to find I want to at least find an arm and a leg, so that if I have to try to build them or get someone to build them, I have something to make my decisions off of.
All right. So as Yami is strapping in the
Oh no.
Oh,
torso
God.
head, and Solaris is digging through and finding the arms and the legs,
It was a mistake.
you hear steps coming. Someone's coming up the stairs. What do you do?
Do I have time to lock the door?
Let's roll initiative and see.
Fudge! Alright,
Oh,
dice,
jeez.
you've been good.
Oh wow, that's actually really good.
Yami, what'd you get?
I will tell you in a second. I got an 18.
All right. What did Solaris get?
I got an 8.
So Yami, you strapped him in. Solaris is finding the limbs. You hear someone coming up the stairs. What would you like to do?
Well, I trust Solaris, so I'm going to open the window, run out onto the roof, turn invisible as my bonus action, and then with the rest of my movement, spend 3 psi points to jump 60 feet as far as I can away from the temple.
Okay.
Good thing you have a parachute.
Yeah, I'm just jumping into midair if I have to, and I'm going to
Okay.
open the parachute.
Okay.
It's like a poorly animated cartoon where they just like jump fly away.
All right. So Yami does that. Then the door swings open, and it's the Dragonborn priest, Valletta, who looks at little girl Solaris. I'm going to see if she can see through your disguise.
Oh boy.
No. Okay.
I stand there like looking at her with my eyes wide.
She walks over next to you. What are you doing in here? And she like grabs you by the arm. You're not supposed to be up here. Where are your parents?
My dad's outside. My sister dared me to come upstairs.
Okay. So she moved over to you. She grabs your arm, and now she's trying to move you back down the stairs. Are you going to go with her, or?
I'll let her take me back downstairs. I'm gonna cry. Like I'm upset that I got caught somewhere I wasn't supposed to be.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry.
She looks and sees those 2 little doors open. Feels a breeze. She looks down at the table, and then the nimble right torso is gone. And she looks at you. What? What have you done? Where is he?
Who?
Who? The nimble right.
The what? There was the what? I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am.
What spell would work here?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, Slim's outside like, why are we doing this again?
Because we made a promise.
Listen, Kuriyami's chaotic neutral, but she always keeps her promises.
She's holding
Promises
your,
are made only to be broken.
she's holding your
Yeah.
arm, Solaris.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right, so I'm crying. She's noticed the nimble right is gone. I'm going to
Should have kept the parachute.
yeah, maybe.
You're holding
Can
the
I-
arms and legs, right?
I was looking for him, so I probably have an arm and a leg.
You have all 4, yeah.
Okay.
My God.
I'm gonna like keep crying, and then I'm gonna try to bolt down the stairs.
Okay, so let's do an opposed strength to get.
Oh
out of
God,
the
I'm
trap.
not strong.
Come on, Solaris.
Oh God, I'm
He's
scared.
only
of
a
my dice.
cleric.
I'm scared of my dice. I'm only a rogue with no strength. Oh God. Oh, that's not terrible.
Actually, if she's trying to escape a grapple, could she do acrobatics?
Yeah.
Ooh, I can. Okay, so where's that? Oh, there it is. All right, so that's instead of being a 14, which is with a -1, that's a 19 with a +4.
Okay. So you slip out of her grip, and then what do you do?
I'm going to, using my bonus action, I'm going to dash with my bonus action
Uh-huh.
down the stairs as fast as I can. I assume getting out of her grip was my action.
Yeah.
All right, so I can dash 60 feet. So I'm going to run full speed down the stairs as far as I can go.
Okay. So you go down the stairs, and you're gonna run out into the Hall of Inventions.
Yes.
So that was your turn. So, Yami, you're just way out parachuting.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop, bloop,
It's
bloop.
like, isn't this nice, Nim?
My turn.
Yeah.
Double moves so
Hmm.
she can get right behind you, and she yells at the other priests to stop
Oh,
this
boy.
girl. And you're holding the arms and legs,
Mm-hmm.
and you're running. Let's see. Acolytes.
Oh boy.
Okay. So an acolyte who is leading a tour group tries to tackle you.
How dare they?
+2.
Acrobatics to avoid it?
I'm just rolling a hit. 15.
Oh god. Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay. Yeah. So an acolyte, oh no, tackles you into one of the displays.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
The helmet
Mhm.
slaps you.
It is actually the functional waking helmet. So it's on like a stand and it's in a glass case, but you crash into it, psh, and it falls, and the helmet is psh, 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 psh. Look us all. Let's see. Solaris, the helmet's like slapping you. Psh, 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 psh,
It
gently.
wasn't me. Stop hitting me.
And now people are going, ah! All right. And then it's Solaris's turn. You've been tackled.
Oh boy.
There's
Can
a waking helmet slapping you.
can I use half my movement to get up?
Uh-huh.
How far am I from the front door?
Oh, well, you're tackled, so this person is kind of like on you, so you'll need to...
Oh, I hate that. All right. Let's see. I will try an acrobatics to get up and away from him.
All right, escape. Yep.
Oh god. Ooh, that's 21.
20. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you roll out of the way. You get
All
up.
right. So it's half my movement to get up.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything I see nearby that I think if I got behind it they'd lose sight of me and I could try to hide?
In here?
I mean, we did just knock over a whole display and there's a lot of people yelling now.
Well, I mean, there's people all around.
Mm-hmm.
It would be hard to hide. Yeah, people can see you. They're looking right at you.
I know. I just want to get their eyes off me for a second. Like if there's not like a group near like a fallen like table or something with like a cloth over it or something like that. I just got to get out of sight for 2 seconds. Or I'm just going to run for the door if I don't see anywhere
there
to
must
hide.
be statues of Gond.
How far am I from the front door?
Not that far.
I've got 15 feet of regular movement left, so I use that to run toward the door.
You'd still be inside, but
I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to dash again, which is another 60 feet. As I'm doing it, I'm like just shoving these arms and legs into my bag that I have, just slim, and I'm just 60 feet out into the street. If I get outside, I want to try to like go to where there's the biggest crowd. I want to get people between me and whoever's chasing me.
All right. So Slim, you're hanging out outside. Now, Kuriyami, you were invisible when you jumped out and parachuted, right?
Yeah.
So Slim, you're just hanging out outside, and at one point you saw the attic windows swing open, and then there's a commotion from inside, shouts, and a loud crash. And then the double doors to the Temple of Gond swing open. You see Solaris running towards you with 2 clockwork arms and 2 clockwork legs.
Wait, is she Solaris or is she still?
I look like the 16-year-old.
Yeah, the 16-year-old, I guess, with a long T-shirt or something.
Slim then makes the connection that this girl was actually Solaris the whole time.
And you see people chasing.
Okay.
Like the doors, swung open, and a dragonborn woman yells, "Stop her! She's a thief!" And a couple of acolytes are running.
Okay,
Citizens looking around like, ah!
Slim's gonna pull a classic move, and as they're running by, he attempts to accidentally trip the dragonborn.
Nice.
All right. Well, the two that are chasing right now are the acolytes. The
Okay.
Dragonborn is dramatically standing in the doorway, pointing.
Okay, I'll attempt to trip one of the acolytes accidentally.
Okay. I don't know. Just roll a hit.
I got 17 on the nat roll, so I'm pretty sure that'll hit.
Okay. So an acolyte goes running. You're right near a fountain.
Uh-huh.
The acolyte trips and just falls into a fountain. Wah! Slim.
And Slim's like, "Oh, sorry, are you okay?" And never, whatever. And he just leaves.
All right. So Yami, you're visible, right? You are.
At this
visible.
point, yeah.
So you're a little ways away from them.
Yeah.
Do you see the commotion? People start
Oh,
looking
boy.
at you with your torso and head of a nimble right, like in your belt,
Well,
and your parachute like furled.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Right. So you're coming down in your parachute, and there's like a vendor with fruit, and he looks up. Ah! Make a dex save to avoid the
Oh
vendor.
God. Hold on, what's my save? A 9.
My apricots.
Hold on, I got.
I don't have very good luck with fruit carts.
So you float right down, and the vendor goes, "Is this the untimely end of Narf Sominger?" And you, she crashed into his cart, and apricots go rolling everywhere. Narf, let's see.
Narf.
Oh, falls to the ground, cut like half buried in apricots.
I'll flick him a gold piece and I'll say, "Sorry, mister."
It hits him in the eye. Ah!
And then I'm gonna spend another 3 side points to jump out of
Oh.
the street.
Okay. All right. On my turn, one acolyte, Solaris. What kind of
Hi.
spells?
I
I
wonder
don't
if
know
there's
what
any
kind of
griffins
spells they
out.
have.
I know, I was thinking about that too.
Just gonna try to tackle you.
Oh no.
The acolyte says, "Don't worry, Valletta. I've got her. You're not gonna get away this time, you shoplifter."
Do they got like pizza face?
Yeah. You're gonna be. This money's gonna be taken out of your allowance for like the whole summer. All right.
Do they have like the old school braces? Because it's Temple of Gond, right? So would they
Yeah,
have
oh,
like,
yeah,
the really big like
Like headgear.
Mm-hmm.
+2. 13?
No.
Okay.
Dodge sideways as he goes into the street. I'm like, don't touch me!
So the other acolyte runs, dives, but you dodge out of the way. Hey, Pro Restarter, thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Yeah, so you dodge the acolyte, and then, gosh, is the priest gonna cast any spells?
I mean, I hope not, but that's just me.
Let's see, because there's all these people around.
Mm-hmm.
She sighs and just starts to give chase. Runs
Oh, no.
as fast as she can after you.
Oops.
She says, "Stop in the name of Gond."
Not sure who that is.
She says, "Gond, damn it." Solaris, it's your turn. She's hot on your heels. What do you do?
Okay. So, are there any side streets or alleys within
Yeah.
30 feet of me?
City secrets.
So if I get down the side street, can I get out of sight for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so I use my 30 feet of movement, and I bolt around the corner. And then I use my bonus action.
Seaboard.
I dash another 60 feet. So if I don't know how long this alley is, but if it's not 60, I'm gonna get to the end of it, and then I'm gonna bang a left.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as I get out of the alley and make a left, so like if they turn down the alley, they don't see me,
Uh-huh.
I am going to drop the disguise self.
Uh-huh.
so that I turn back into Solaris now that they don't have line of sight on me. And at this point, I hopefully have gotten the arms and legs into my bag at my hip, and I want to just disappear in with my, because I look normal now. Uh-oh.
Turn into an alley. Oh,
yeah.
No.
Am I going to die?
Don't notice the sign. Because remember, Waterdeep has some special alleys.
Oh, no.
All right.
It says Gond Watch Lane.
Oh, good.
And the viewer will know that Gond Watch Lane is a testing ground for the more dangerous and explosive inventions made by followers of Gond.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Page 184.
This couldn't have gone better, guys.
Are one of them a famous wizard by the name of Claymore?
Claymore.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Gond Watch.
Or Lady Ballista?
Inventions considered too dangerous to operate inside the temple. The locals are generally unconcerned about the risks, though, and stand watching while food vendors circulate among them. So, just as you're running in, a guy puts on goggles and he says, "Okay, everybody, remember, this might be really fiery, loud, and explosive. If my calculations are correct, a series of internal combustions will cause this engine to operate in a way you've never seen before. But if my calculations are incorrect, there will be a massive explosion, and there will be danger and explosions everywhere." Everyone's like, "Ooh, put your goggles on," Alright, so some weird giant square contraption with like tubes with smoke pushing out. It's got like a ripcord, and he starts. It's like a lawnmower engine, and so you're running. You've got the two legs and the two arms, and you run right by the goggle guy. And he's like, "Lady, you're inside the blast zone!" And Valletta's like chasing you and goes by as well. And he's like, "Lady Valletta, you're in incredible danger." All right, and so you both run by, and of course the thing explodes. So make a dex save, and I'll have Valletta make a dex save.
Oh my gosh. Dexterity saving throw. All right.
Amazing.
Oh,
Hey, at least I'm a rogue.
In a world where explosions happen behind any corner, one rogue
Ooh,
must
that
fight
is.
to defend her construct friend.
It's a 25 dexterity for
Oh.
Solaris. I'm a rogue. That's what I do.
All right, so it's kind of like a movie, where there's an explosion behind you. You're like,
This summer, Solaris and the Nimblewright. Rated PG.
and you lose sight of Valletta. Massive explosion. And I guess we can just cut to later in Troll Skull Manor, where you're perfectly fine and you have your 4 legs.
I'm telling them all about how close a call it really was. I show them the singe marks on the back of my shoes.
It's like the post-credit scene in Avengers where we're all just sort of sitting at the table, like,
Oh yeah, shawarma.
So it looks like you got away.
okay.
So
Good-
I
good-
gotta
good
ask,
job.
why did you guys do that again?
Well, he was locked up in that attic, and they wouldn't let him leave, and he just wanted a friend, right, Nim?
We should really take him over to drop him off.
Yeah, we should. Well, let's go, guys.
Because I need to get back for just after dinner. Renair's coming.
I probably, after I jumped the second time, Kuriami probably like put her cloak like around herself to hide Nim underneath. So, just so nobody would see her walking around with half a Nimblewright.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's got a torso, and you have the 2 arms and 2 legs. They're detached.
Yeah.
Can I figure out how to reattach them?
Like a Lego.
Using your tinker's tools, you can reattach them.
Okay, so yeah, Solaris would trying to go through and put them back together.
Wait, you're with those the looters? No, wait, the Harpers, right?
What?
Oh,
Wasn't that dwarf guy one of them? Maybe
It's
he
true.
could help.
Yeah. What about it?
Maybe he could help. He was working on that other thing with gears.
Yeah, but he's undercover, and I really don't think
True.
we want to go back into the sewers. And I think I got this. And I almost put one leg on the wrong side, and I'm like, oh, and I casually move it to the other side to put it on the right side.
Man, that was quite a heist. Looks like
Oh.
I mean, I think everything went swimmingly.
I think
it wasn't even close.
I think everything went nimble all right.
Credits.
So bad.
We may in fact get negative inspiration for this.
Is this the newspapers giving our movie negative reviews?
Yes. It got 2 stars.
So what'd you get, Solaris? What did you tinker?
Let's see.
You didn't need to roll.
Oh,
You're
yay!
able to put it back together. As
Woohoo!
it starts testing its legs and arms and gives you a thumbs up.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Okay, you're gonna bring the nimble right over to the building next
Yeah.
to Ron's crown.
Yeah, and I'll give him a heavy cloak, so he looks like he isn't just a metal skeleton, basically.
So you get it's a house that's for sale. So right now it's empty.
Yeah.
It's right next to Krellin's crown, and as you get to the door, you hear in Krellin's crown the sound of people doing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for Fala.
That's right.
Dang.
Someone's
Very nice.
fall for hurt. Never mind.
Oh.
So there's a door to building for sale right next to Krellin's crown, where you
I
hear
can see why.
Fala's
see
quite
why-
an enterprising individual.
I can see why it's for sale. Slim says.
Yeah, the walls are very.
Oh man. You gotta add soundproofing to even live there.
Drywall gets on their table.
Oh my god.
Just dust off your hair.
Wow. All right. Oh yeah, we probably go in.
All right, it's dark and shadowy. There's one
course it
area
is.
stepping partially out of the shadow so you can see his silhouette of his fedora and his trench coat. He lights a cigar. Now, that's a nimble right, huh?
Yes.
All right, you get the rest of the
Solaris.
moolah,
I will give him the emerald.
the dragons. All right, I'll take it from here. Don't worry, nimble. I'm gonna take you somewhere where you'll be safe. The nimble right turns and waves to you guys.
Wave. Bye. Good luck. Be good. Don't make friends who blow other people up again.
That would be
I
preferable.
feel like
yeah.
we should say you didn't realize it while you were getting chased, Solaris, but you had that helmet with the hands on you,
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I acquired the helmet with the
yeah,
hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
We could use that. Yeah. Okay.
Do we want to get caught with it though? I mean, we could send it with Nim as a going away present.
Could it walk away with its little hands, as its feet?
Probably, yeah.
Because Nim wants a friend. It could be Nim's new friend.
The helmet.
Yeah.
Slappy, the helmet.
Slappy.
I mean,
be
we
lonely.
could give it to Nim, or we could put it on Floon as a joke. I mean,
I'm up for that too.
yeah. I mean, it's really up to you. You're the one who got it. So.
Well, it might be nice, for Nim to have something to take as a keepsake.
Something to work on, actually. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think he should have it. So Solaris will give the helmet to Nim and say, "This is a gift for you. You can keep this, and if you ever need us, Nim, you know where to find us."
Yes.
He never sleeps, right? Does it mean it'll never work on him?
You can put on a humanoid who does, and they'll work on his schedule.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So-
so you leave the
yeah.
nimble right with Vincent Trench.
Yes.
Yeah. I give him a bow and, wish him well. And we head out.
I also hand I give Slim an emerald and I give Yami an emerald, and I said I meant to give these to you a while ago. I just
Oh,
forgot they were in the bottom of my bag.
well, thank you very
Thanks.
much.
So they're each worth 100 gold pieces.
Oh,
Sick.
jeez. Okay.
Very nice.
So when you go back to Troll Skull Manor, Renair Neverember is waiting in one of those. It's one of those horse-drawn carriages with just for 2 people.
Oh.
Solaris excuses herself and goes up and changes into a clean outfit.
Okay. All right. So you get in, Solaris?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're riding
See you guys.
through Waterdeep with Renair Neverember.
Wait. Before she gets in there, I'm like, wait. And I cast Prestidigitation and make her smell like nice perfume.
Oh.
All right. So Renair says once you're away from Troll Skull, he kind of whispers. So Falconmere is where harpers meet up sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I'm a harper.
Mm-hmm.
And you
I
are
know.
too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think Mert is going to be there. And
Oh, I met him at the theater.
Falconmere is owned by Ramalia Haventree. She's one of the most prominent harpers in the city. I think
Ramalia.
they want to talk to you about the Stone of Galore, okay?
Okay.
So, as you're riding, he tells you about his dad, Lord Daggle Neverember, and explains that my father is a greedy, evil person,
Mm-hmm.
but I because of him I'm pretty rich. So it's a strange thing, but I'm trying to do some good to erase all the bad he's done, because this whole situation with the 500,000 missing dragons is because of him. He embezzled it, he hid it, and he can't get it out. And the worst part is the gnome who was trying to bring the Stone of Galore to you,
Mm-hmm.
he had been spying on me for months on behalf of my dad.
Oh.
Because he was spying on me, he saw you when you rescued me. And he realized that you might be the people to entrust the Stone of Galore. My father was probably going to try to use you to get that money out of the city into his city of Neverwinter. But
Well,
that blew up in his face when the gnome
Well,
blew up in his face.
it did literally. I saw the pieces, but I mean, you can trust that I do not plan to give this money to your father and won't help him get it. The money belongs to people who need it, and he doesn't need any money. He wouldn't do anything good with it anyway. He's not like you.
He says, so you named your weapons, right?
Yes, I did.
Well, where did you get them from?
Um,
And then you remember, in a flashback to when you were a little kid. Solaris, while part of a caravan, you snuck away with a kid named Nubbling Iomega.
Good old Nubbling.
He says, Solaris, I don't think we're supposed to go here.
No, it's
Dragonspear Castle.
No. I've heard all sorts of stories. You don't understand. Like I've been up and down the coast a bunch of times since I was little. I was born on a caravan, and like all I've heard is cool stories. Like all the great adventurers go here, and like they fight big monsters, and then they're heroes. So I mean, we don't have to really go that far in. I just want to check it out.
All right, so I'm not sure about the real Dragonspear Castle, but in this, it's an abandoned place where stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
But there's rumors of great treasure inside. So you start looking through, and kind of there's a partially collapsed floor, and below it you see a body of an adventurer, like still decomposing.
Hey, look! I think that guy's dead.
He's got gear on him.
I don't think he's alive anymore. We should get closer and take a closer look.
It's like a 20-foot drop, Solaris. Are you nuts?
No. We can look. It's kind of fallen in over there, and there's handholds. I bet you I could climb down it. Do you dare me?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get treasure, but
I dare you to poke it with a stick.
I will. I was gonna say I won't share my treasure with you, but I'll share my treasure with you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try to climb down. So I move along, and I'm gonna try to find a safe way to climb down the 20 feet to the body.
All right, so make a climb check.
Okay, athletics. I get a 4. I get ah,
Oh.
flip.
Okay, so you fall
Ah!
and severely injure your leg,
I think I
and
twisted
you
my
land right
ankle.
next to the dead body. And his face is he's got a bunch of puncture wounds in his neck.
I think he got stabbed a lot of times when he died.
All you hear is as Nubbling runs away in
Nubbly,
terror.
I think I twisted my ankle. Nubbly, come back here. Don't be a chicken. We talked about this.
You're all alone in Dragonspear Castle, and there's a dead body of an adventurer and a whole bunch of gear.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna sit up, and I'm gonna poke through his gear and see what he has in his gear.
These rations, 3 gold in a pouch.
Ooh! I take the pouch and put it in my pocket.
Then you see the weapons.
Ooh. Gonna crawl over. I'm gonna look first at the daggers because they're a little more my size at this age. I'm gonna pull out and look at the daggers. And they have in the blade the words etched. And one says wits and one says wisdom. Whoa, cool.
And the weapons, there's a shaft of light that comes through the cracked ceiling, and they kind of glow.
So I'm gonna take his little belt with the and I'm gonna kind of set it up so I can sheath them. And then I'm gonna pick up the short sword, and it says diplomacy on the blade. Oh, look at that! Bet you I could kill a lot of monsters with this. I'm not giving any to Nubbly. He ran away. He's not brave like me. I take the scabbard and I put it in the scabbard. And I'm going to look down at my ankle. And I'm going to look around. I'm going to see if I can tie his belt around my ankle to stabilize it because it hurts a lot.
From up where you were, you hear footsteps coming closer.
I'm going to... Does the dead body have a cloak on it?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to hide, put the cloak over me like I'm under the body.
Okay. So someone walks right to the edge and stop, and some of the little pieces of stone drop from that to where you are.
I hold my breath.
You hear a voice say, "You fell, did you? Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you."
I lay there and try not to move. Maybe he'll think the body's dead.
You hear a sigh. Okay, let's see here. Look at my stuff. I can't just leave her. I mean, I could leave her.
There's a big whew, and then I hold my breath again.
I could leave her.
And then you hear from underneath the cloak, "Are you a ghost? I hear there's ghosts here."
No. I'm a dwarf.
I do the whole you peek out and look up.
Okay, so you see a dwarf with kind of gold skin and red robes. He's holding a long staff. On the end of it, there's 2 dragon heads looking at each other. A gold dragon and a red dragon. Looks like that guy.
Oh, hi. Who are you?
He reaches the staff down.
Oh,
Here, grab on. I'll pull you up.
okay. I hobble over on my bad ankle, and I'm going to hold on to the staff.
He pulls you up with incredible strength. Just whoosh, and places you on the thing like it was nothing.
Wow, mister, you're really strong.
He doesn't answer as he's looking down sadly at the dead adventurer.
Was he a friend of yours?
He says, "Oh dear. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't fare too well. Something stabbed him a lot.
He was my friend, Linar. Linar's sister and I had a falling out a long time ago.
Oh.
I was hoping he could help me patch things up."
No, I think that he's expired.
You know, those weapons helped Linar a great deal. And they might help you as well.
Oh, really? I mean, should I give them back? They're not mine. Mom says I'm not supposed to take what's not mine.
I think we'd better get you back to where you came from. He holds the staff out to you. You can use this as a walking stick as we go.
Oh, wow, this is really nice. Thank you. And I'm gonna use the staff as a walking stick. I think that she uses it to walk with, and then she'll like hobble for a bit to look more closely at it, and then be like, and then use it again to hobble a little more.
All right. When you grab it, you feel like ancient power kind of course through you.
Oh, this is tingly.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to do that?
In the distance, you hear the roar of some mighty creature.
Uh-oh. Look around.
Don't worry. This is just an old staff.
Uh-huh.
Ancient power inside of it. It won't hurt you.
Can I do anything cool with it?
An item like this, you would have to spend some time with it to let it get accustomed to you and for you to get accustomed with it. And I don't think we're going to be together that long.
I mean, I can stay for a little longer. I'm supposed to be back before sun goes down, as long as Nubbly doesn't rat me out.
No, we need to get you back right now.
You sure?
Yes.
It's really cool.
Come along, little. What's your name?
I'm Solaris Raylan.
Oh, my name is Orinex.
Hi, Orinex. You're really nice. Thanks for helping me.
I'm also. That's my middle name.
Oh. What's your first name?
Barak Klanghammer.
Oh, okay. Can I call you Clanghammer? Ooh, can I call you Clang?
No.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Clanghammer.
Okay. So you walk out of the castle into the forest until in the distance you can see the caravan that you strayed from.
Oh, yeah, my parents are over there.
He gently takes his staff back and he says, remember, next time, pick who you're going into these places with very carefully.
Yeah, I don't want to pick the person that's going to run away like Numbly, because then I could have been dead, and he probably didn't even tell anybody I fell because he didn't want to get in trouble. He's always scared. Oh, you're getting in trouble, Solaris. And I'm like, no, it's fine.
He's like walking away. Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks very much, sir. And I'm sorry about your friend. And I hope that the lady you likes you back. Like you should tell her.
There's no such person.
Okay.
It's not like that.
Okay. Bye.
He just kind of goes behind a bush and he's gone.
I still see you. You're in a bright red robe.
He just kind of like awkwardly keeps walking.
This flashback's ending now.
He starts to run.
I turn and walk and hobble back toward the caravan on my bad ankle.
Do we get the to be continued meme? No.
No. All right. So
before I get there though, like I stop before anybody sees me, and I look down at the weapons and I'm like, wow, these are cool. And then I'm gonna finish walking back.
All right. So as you finish, do you tell Renair that story?
Yeah, I would tell him about my parents, especially to tell him like I kind of understand where you're coming from with your dad. My mom, her father was rich and he was powerful, and he expected certain things, and she ended up running away and abandoning her wealth. instead of staying in a situation where somebody with poor intentions had control of her life. So she taught me that it's better to be poor and independent and try to help others than is to stay in the cushy rich life that you're born into. So I understand.
Well, I'm not going to say I wish I was poor, but it is complicated. Oh, look, we're
No.
here.
Okay.
You arrive at Falconmere. You go inside of this lavish estate. You
Yes.
meet Ramalia, Haventree, and Mert is there as well.
I nod in greeting.
So they sit down with you around a table, and Ramalia says, "Okay, the Stone of Galore. What can you tell us, Solaris?" Do you tell her what you know?
I tell them about that. I know a lot of people are looking for it. I tell them we've inquired about it ourselves because it seems like people keep asking myself and my friends about it. But as of at this point, we haven't found the stone.
Renair pipes up and says that there's a guy named Fenris Stormcastle. Oh, and Solaris says, so I did some looking.
Mm-hmm.
Fenris, the courthouse that Fenris is kept in,
Mm-hmm.
the magister in charge there, her name is Hester Barch. She's very
Okay.
fair, and some say she has a wild talent, a special magic power innate to her.
Hmm.
So you could try either talking to her or somehow getting access to Fenris, or if you could find a way to talk to Fenris, you could just try to do that.
I think that's what we're hoping for, is to get to speak to him.
Mert says, well, what I'm worried about right now,
Mm-hmm.
once we find out where the 500,000 gold is, in this vault of dragons that it's kept in, there's a lot of factions in the city that are looking for it.
Oh, I don't even know if you know all of it. You don't know how many people are coming out of the woodwork for this stuff.
Do you tell him?
I just kind of allude to, like, I'm pretty sure that there's, I mean, I know that the leadership of the city's looking. I think that almost every faction is looking. I mean, I've heard through the other, people in the street that the rumors are spreading. Even they're looking for it. I mean, everybody wants to find this money. It's huge.
Well, I'm envisioning trouble once that vault is opened by the stone.
Mm-hmm.
And as taking 500,000 gold out, it's not going to happen in a minute. It's going to take hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to give people plenty of time to find out and get in there.
And people have killed for less.
What I want you to do is, if possible, let me know once you know where the vault is.
Mm-hmm.
And I, Mert, will be ready with some of my allies to jump in and help you fend off anyone who might come in to try to take the gold.
Okay. Can I roll an insight to see, how I feel about Mert? Like, do I feel like he's being straightforward, or do I feel like he's just, money hungering?
Make a insight.
All right. So, oops, almost dropped my dice. All right. Ooh, that is going to be a 23 on insight.
23. You're pretty sure he's being honest. He explains, I've got more wealth than most would accumulate in a number of lifetimes, so I'm not interested in the money. I'm interested in what the wrong people would do with the money.
Me too.
There's a lot of people who want to use this money to gain influence with the Open Lord and the Masked Lords, maybe through blackmail or who knows what else. So it needs it needs to be carefully dealt with. And
yeah,
Solaris, from what I can tell, you seem to be one worthy of the Harpers. Pure,
thank you.
not greedy, someone that we can trust. That's what Renair tells us anyway.
She blushes.
He says, Romalia says, Renair, Solaris, would you mind if Renair joined your group, at least for a time? He is good with a sword.
He's very good with a sword.
So they all chuckle. Have some more hors d'oeuvres?
I am perfectly all right with him joining.
Okay.
Of course, I think my friends would be too. We all have come to respect Renair. So if he wants to help us, I'm happy to have him accompany us.
Okay.
Takes a sip of her wine.
All right. So you have a fancy time at Falconmere as they tell Harper stories. Does anybody else want to do anything special that night?
Kuriyami probably just spends the night, like, running the noodle troll and, like, showing Martum the ropes of being an entertainer, I
Oh,
think.
the kid? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that night, Yami, when you go to sleep,
Uh-huh.
you've used Kuriyami in my Dungeon Academy campaign, and
I
you
did.
actually went down into Undermountain and went through Hollister's Maze of Madness. And in that adventure, you learned that shards of Hollister's consciousness had shot out through the city and implanted in people's brains in Waterdeep. So quite a few people have pieces of Hollister's memory lodged into their heads. And you
Yay.
realize that you might be one of those people. So once you fall asleep, you start to dream that you're pretty sure it's somehow linked to Hollister.
Okay.
You dream that you are an apprentice of Hollister when he was building Undermountain. And at
Okay.
one point, you got into a great duel with him. You lost, and he trapped you in a place called the Citadel of the Bloody Hand. And you were in there for many years, slowly going mad, when suddenly there was some kind of magical disturbance that like just went all through Undermountain, wrecked the place, and caused huge cracks in the Citadel of the Bloody Hand, which allowed you to escape.
Okay.
But you knew that Alistair would be coming for you, and your only option was to use a ritual to actually merge with the Stone of Undermountain itself and become one with the dungeon, and in that way your spirit could inhabit all of Undermountain at once, but you'd be free from Alistair's control. So you dream of the ritual, and you slowly feel your consciousness pass from your body into the stone, when then you're woken up by a knock on the glass window in your room.
And I think Yami kind of like looks around and sees the Oni head of that she made for the Nimblewright, and she like, and she like, oh. And I think she sort of gets out of bed and like peeks out her window.
Right up against, like right in front of the glass, there's the face of a dark drow. An angry drow, the one that almost killed Slim in the docks ward.
I glare at him through the window, and then I open it. I'm like, "What are you doing here?"
Shh.
Do you want to come inside?
He creeps in. He's got like one hand on his gun. I suppose that elf is still here.
He is. What are you doing here? Didn't I tell you not to show your face?
Oh, I have orders.
From Mr. Jarlaxle?
Shh, don't say the name.
JB. Whatever.
Zardoz Zord.
Zardoz Zord?
Yeah.
How many names does he have?
Who cares? Listen.
All right.
The boss seems to be trusting you to get this stone. When you get it, you're going to give it to me.
To you?
There might come a point where we're all trying to get the stone at the same time.
Hmm.
And if that happens, and I have to fight you and your group, I won't attack you, but I'm expecting you to help me.
Can I do an insight check on him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That's a 19.
What do you want to know?
I suspect that he didn't get orders to like get the stone, and he just wants to give it because he thinks it'll be, oh, I'm the one who brought Jorlex the stone.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Okay.
He says, because this stone is going to the boss, right? That's
Well,
the plan. He's got big plans for this stone.
I'm not against that.
Can't have your group keeping that stone and using it.
I mean, we've proven pretty competent thus far.
So, I know that you're close.
Hmm.
But when we butt heads, we'll make it look real.
Oh, of course.
Right?
I'm very good at
It's
stage
not-
fighting.
It's not real. But your friends might get hurt. I'll try not to kill them. Although the elf,
Oh, I know.
the elf might die accidentally. Yeah.
Very well, Mr. I don't think I've got your name.
Saloon.
Saloon.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep that in mind and tell Zarda Zord. I look forward to meeting him in person again.
He gets a grappling hook and he hooks the roof of a building nearby and he swings and climbs up onto the roof and he kind of runs off into the darkness.
So Yami just sort of takes a deep breath, closes the balcony, and then just kind of stays up the rest of the night. She doesn't go back to bed.
What was that?
And when he's moving, you notice
Yeah.
his feet don't make any sound at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the Foley sounds, right?
Yep, just the
Yeah.
Foley sounds. All right, so that night passes. Next day, you know that Fenris is in jail. You know where the jail is, the courthouse.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I say we go.
I think we should talk to him. Oh, in the morning, before
so
we do it.
Renair Neverember shows up as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
but before he shows up, I will take Slim and Yami aside, and I say, so as long as you guys are okay with it, so Renair has offered to help us out and be sort of an extra set of hands in this endeavor.
Oh.
So he's he's thankful that we helped him and he wants to return the favor.
I imagine he has quite strong hands. Mm.
I mean, I don't know. They look pretty strong.
As long as he doesn't get in the way.
No, he shouldn't get in the way.
Hopefully he won't get intellect devoured again. That's what they're called, right, Slim?
Yeah.
I know he looked so helpless when that happened, but he's better now.
All right.
So, but yeah, he's coming to help. I think that she finishes that and then he probably knocks on the door. Oh.
Okay.
Open
Renair
door.
looks at Yami and Slim and says, you don't mind if I join you, do you?
Oh, they don't
not
mind.
at all.
No.
Renair, we are happy to have you along.
Slim just scoffs and shrugs.
So he asks,
I elbow Slim. Be nice.
he asks,
I
so
am.
what's the plan?
We're gonna go have a chat with somebody in jail.
How?
Yeah, what was the name of that last night?
Oh, God.
Told us the name of that person we can talk to that's got special talents, Renair.
Special talent.
Oh, the magistrate.
Yeah, the magistrate.
Hester.
Yeah, we should maybe start with Hester and see if we can convince Hester to let us have a mano-a-mano conversation with our friend.
We should pester Hester.
We should pester Hester, definitely.
All right. So as you're preparing to go to the courthouse, it seems like a good place to stop for this time.
I like
Okay.
it.
So why don't we do some plugs real quick?
Cool plugs.
Dylan, do you have any plugs?
Yeah, I think I have some. Thursday, both of them are on Thursday. Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Greyhawk channel. I'm in Sean's Secrets of Castle Greyhawk game, where we are exploring D&D's original mega dungeon. And we just leveled up, and we're gonna go down and do Lost Laboratory of Qualish, which should be pretty fun. Sean has said it's amazing. So,
That's awesome.
and then later on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Power Square RPG, we do Waffle Talk, where we talk about Dice Camera Action, where we'll be talking about the second Chicken Coven episode. So come watch that.
Ooh.
Jeanette, do you have any plugs?
Yeah, this week it's kind of quiet. I have tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures. We're playing what's probably going to be the last episode of Forge of Fury game. They've made their way out of the dungeon, but there's still a very injured but very angry dragon somewhere out there, and there may be more orcs, and they've got to get back with their information if they want to get a payday. So. Yep. So that's what's going on tomorrow. We play that every other Sunday.
And Scotty, got any plugs?
Yeah, in about 2 hours over on my channel, Scotty_H00D, we'll be continuing our Diesel Punk campaign with my old DM, Blake. And I'll be playing Cubby Spox, owner of Spock Industries.
All right, in about an hour and a half, I'll be running Hell's Rebels right here on Power Square RPG on twitch.tv.
Oh God.
And tomorrow we'll be doing more Dungeon Academy on this channel at 6:30 p.m.
Nice.
So thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you again next week. See you later.
Bye.